Good afternoon, Sheriff Don Sowell, Grimes County Sheriff's Office. We'll give y'all an afternoon update. I don't have anything. Again, I hate to look y'all in the eye and say I don't have anything, but we we've had over 100-something people on the ground since this morning. We're leaving the night shift. They covered a large ground area again, plus an extended area. Still nothing. Still nothing. Now, y'all had a request for the family to speak to y'all again. The family has said they would rather not. They would rather not talk to the media. They're in their homes. We've had some victim assistance professionals come in to talk to them. Also, preachers have been with them. They're kind of would rather just have some quiet time right now. They ask that you understand that. For the FY, the media, and others, the family and the media family and the extended family has been excluded as any persons of interest. That was a question posed earlier. Has been excluded as a person of interest unless further notified. They wanted to let you know that too. The family would like you to know that too. The family expressed their concerns through Sergeant Martha Smith, who's been with them through the duration, and she has spoken to them, so she would like to say what the family's words were in English and in Spanish. So if you don't mind, let her just briefly say what the family said in English and Spanish. Okay.
Good afternoon. My name is Martha Smith, Sergeant Martha Smith with Grimes County Sheriff's Office. Like Sheriff said, I have been with the family since the beginning. They have wanted me to express their gratitude and appreciation for everyone that has helped them throughout this process. They have been cooperative with officials, and they just ask that you continue to pray and if you have any information, please call Grimes County Sheriff's Office at 936-873-2151. And again, they continue to ask that any information be forwarded to law enforcement. La familia quiere darles gracias a toda la gente que le han ayudado. Ellos quieren que ustedes saben que ellos les da gracias y ellos quieren saber si ustedes tienen información que por favor habla Grimes County Sheriff's Office. El número es 936-873-2151. 936-873-2151.
All right, thank you, ma'am. To conclude, I want to let y'all know we've been working on recently, sadly to say, there was a spotting on the border about an hour or so ago of an individual, 3 years old, named Christopher, person of interest, concern. My colleagues on the border, county sheriffs, border patrol, got the vehicle stopped, but it was not the right people. And I was hoping to come with that and give y'all some good news. Sadly, I just got off the phone with the colleagues down there in the Border Patrol and just identified the pictures were given to the mother of the child. Martha was there, verified it was not her child. Same age, same name, just we had a glimmer of hope for a while there for the last about an hour and a half. So if you hear about it, it's already on it's out in the media down in the border. Somebody's talked about it. We checked it out. Our federal, state, and local colleagues have checked it out. Unfortunately, again, it was not the right one.
So by saying this, you are already trying to get some more information, even all the way to the border.
No, we've had bulletins, be on the lookout bulletins, state and national-wide, on this individual. They had some citizens that saw a person that looked like the boy. They called law enforcement. They checked them out at the motel where they had stopped to use the restroom. They didn't check in, they stopped to use the restroom in some motel down on the border. By the time law enforcement got there, they had left. They did not have a vehicle description, but the border crossing stopped to every vehicle going through there. They stopped a man and a woman and a child. It was reported. We had a glimmer of hope that it might be a clerk at the motel. What is your name? While the parents were in the restroom. Christopher. I'm just saying, you may hear about it. Here's the true story. They was checked out within the last hour and a half. Unfortunately, it was not the one we're looking for. What are the chances of? We were so excited. We were so excited to, maybe that was the miracle we were looking for. If you hear about it, that's a true story. That's what happened on there.
And which border town was this near, Sheriff?
Near Lajitas in Brewster County. Yes, sir. And then, of course, our colleagues on the border, the Mexican side of the border, and the U.S. side of the border, all shut down the border. And we were able to like, didn't have a vehicle description, but it had the description of the individual. And so they did stop him on the bridge, but it wasn't the right one.
And forgive me, Sheriff, you said immediate family and extended use.
Immediate, extended, anybody family related has been cleared. They asked me, and I asked Sergeant Smith to make sure that y'all were asking. You know, we've done our due diligence. They wanted to let the meeting know that the family has been cleared. The stepfather, as y'all have mentioned, it's been mentioned to you the first day. He is the registered sex offender, and y'all have asked that question. He is not related to this case. He's in our database. Some of y'all have checked it. I've told y'all there's 2 in this area, but he and all of them wanted you to know they've all been verified, alibied, and they've all been cleared. Any other questions? Please, one at a time.
The biological dad that is in Mexico.
Yes.
Has been cleared. Have you worked with authorities down
Our colleagues down there have made sure the extended relatives down there so far are clear. We've had a lot of international help on that. Yes, ma'am.
So, Sheriff, at this point, you guys have searched this area
Ma'am,
several times.
what's
next?
I've said to y'all, we've searched, overlaid a search, brought in other teams to follow up on other searches. Night teams, we're fixing to wind down in a couple of hours for the night teams are going to come in. We've extended the perimeter just a little bit to widen it up. We've got other colleagues from different counties that come in, taking the sector, and they've done that. They're out there wore out right now. We're having stagings to relieve them with fuel, water, and food, and we'll continue through the night. We're going to continue to let you know we're going to continue through the night, continue through tomorrow night, Sunday night, and we'll keep reassessing it day by day. I'll remind y'all that the Renaissance Festival starts today with people moving in, and the Renaissance starts tomorrow. If you do come up tomorrow or tonight, plan your trip accordingly. It's a lot of traffic. If you haven't been up here before, it's a lot of traffic from south coming north and north coming south. Yes, ma'am.
Sheriff, a few hours ago, you mentioned that you were revisiting with the family and extended family. So what happened in those last few hours that makes you now say they are no longer
No, this is a follow-up. I don't know if you were here before, but we have multiple teams working, command post, documenting data. We have investigators from the federal, state level doing law enforcement investigations. We have law enforcement on the ground coordinating and participating in the ground searches with the volunteers. And those investigators have been working on all family members, friends. I just let you know that they finally finished everything that's been cleared, and the family was notified of that. They wanted us to express that to you.
still no signs of foul play or abduction?
At this time, we have no clues of foul play. I think I brought it up yesterday and this morning, we have no tips called in. Regular sheriff's office line, 911, all Crime Stoppers, or the surrounding counties law enforcement. We've had, it's like no massive call-ins. That's why we ask y'all to please ask your citizens and viewers to, if they saw anything, call us, or call y'all, call whoever, so they get to us. So to answer your question, no, there's nothing that I can give you that's fresh news. Yes, ma'am.
Can I ask you just a question? So I know you guys are,
I'm just background noise. Go ahead.
yes, the search is ongoing, until you guys either find Christopher or all resources are exhausted. What do resources exhausted look like exactly?
Well, right now we're not exhausting any resources. We're getting exhausted, but we're bringing fresh teams in to make sure that everybody gets to go home, including dogs, humans. We got a lot of support on fuel, food, water, etc. So many people, so we got enough support there to keep people in the field with water and food, that they take a break. This heat is getting tough on them out there, and the dogs themselves. We got to let them break. But we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Yes, sir.
What can you tell us about the search in Waller County with some volunteers searching an area?
Yeah, the sheriff in Waller County has brought over about, I think it's around 30 people that they had volunteer over there. They were vetted, checked out, told what equipment to bring, how snake gear, etc. So they brought over a lot of volunteer citizens with their own law enforcement teams. So we appreciate them doing that, and others that have come up. Any other questions?
I just wanted to ask
yeah.
Sergeant Smith,
Sure.
if you could,
Yes,
en
sir.
español. ¿Cuál es el ambiente dentro de la casa de la familia Ramírez? Usted que ha estado ahí cerquita de todos ellos, ¿qué pasa allá adentro? ¿Cómo está su ánimo? ¿Qué es lo que hace?
La familia tiene familia allí con ella, con el papá y la mamá y la abuela y el abuelo. Y como te diré, es arriba y abajo con emociones. Me imagino que lo está tomando tiempo a tiempo con la información que le estamos dando. So, es difícil a ver una familia pasar por estas cosas. So, como le urjo que no más ora por ellos, porque es difícil, por toda la gente que está aquí, los oficiales, todos, la familia que no están aquí, que la están llamando. So, es duro. So,
Before we take another,
the
you need to
question
explain it in
was,
English.
what is it like at the home since I've been there? It's real hard to explain. It's a difficult time for the family. I've respected that for the family, and I ask that you do the same. They're going through a difficult time right now, as you can imagine. Social media is not their friend, and it is awful, the things that are being said. And this family has cooperated with law enforcement. And so I will tell you that it's not only difficult for the family, it is difficult for every person you see here. Emotionally, everybody is invested. Everybody wants to see Christopher home with his family. And again, I urge you, please pray for this family. I have nothing but good things to say about them. She's been very cooperative with me. Anything that she has asked, I have answered her questions. So again, like I say, continue to pray.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Solamente para estar claro, la búsqueda, según dijo el alguacil, va a ser mañana, va a ser el domingo, y después del domingo va a continuar o hay una fecha límite.
Él le contestó a la señora esa pregunta y dijo que ahorita eso no se ha decidido. Ella dijo que sí hay plan para no seguir, pero eso no se ha decidido a este tiempo. So he asked a question about like what was the plan if we didn't. The question that you asked, and right now the sheriff said right now that hasn't been decided. If all efforts were exhausted.
We're not leaving till we.
So.
They said earlier we're not leaving till. When I call it, we'll call it, but that's not. We're a long way from there. We're still in rescue mode. Recovery.
Sheriff, do you think the little boy is in this wooded area?
I have no reason to think he is or isn't, but I know where he's not. We don't. We had that glimmer of hope for the border a while ago, and it was so euphoric and exciting, but it wasn't. So, with nothing else to go on outside this perimeter, we have to focus on it. Have nothing outside this perimeter valid, factual, or any kind of criminal intelligence. There's somewhere to go.
And the little boy you guys saw on the south of the border, he had the same name.
Same name.
And he's the same age.
Same age.
3 years
Yeah,
old.
a citizen called in, it saw a bulletin, the BOLO, be on the lookout. Called law enforcement, took a picture of it on the phone. Clerk, they did not see the vehicle. They stopped him at the border. We were working with our colleagues down there the last hour and a half, maybe. So we were hoping he was a lot. The person was alive, but anyway, it wasn't. So that was the first thing. We had a really good tip on.
Would there be any reason to believe that he was kidnapped?
We have not had any reason to say that on camera. Nothing. Can't speculate on that. I'm not ruling it out, but I can't speculate on it. Also, y'all have any more questions?
Check the surveillance footage from
We
like,
checked.
the grocery store.
We checked everything here, also the toll road during that period of time, all the businesses, cell phone checks in the area during that period of time. Any other questions for Ms. Sergeant Romero?
Are you planning on doing another update later on, sir?
So I have some good news. I don't want to speculate. I'm gonna have a. Huh? No. Yes. The question was, we're gonna have another press conference. I said, if I have something to give you, I'll call one right away. I'm coming to y'all with no news continuously. Seems like, but you can stay as long as you want to. I'll be glad to. I'll be here. But or you can call me, but I don't have anything to give you at this time. Any other questions for Sergeant Smith? If not, she needs to get back over there. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Any other questions for me? I'll be glad to answer them. If not, thank you all very much.
Aquí estoy, cálmate, que tenemos que agarrar el micrófono.